about this fascinating young man. Grant is emerging as one of the most talked about artists of the new millennium. Grant, a talented eco-artist who combines his two worlds of autism and art. His obsession for paper became his form of art therapy and brought to light this amazing ability. Grant is changing the perceptions of how to reduce, reuse, and recycle by creating extraordinary collages using thousands of pieces of recycled calendars, magazines, posters, puzzles, and more. He is an award-winning artist, author, public speaker, and self-advocate, and unclaimed comedian. Bringing his visual arts and visual art exhibits and literacy programs into schools and organizations, and teaching the importance of environmental responsibility and inclusion through art and his new children's book, Grant, the Jigsaw Giraffe and Friends. Grant is also a philanthropist and supports many great causes, including Hope for Three. He has raised thousands of dollars for student scholarships, therapies, camps, and much more. Grant's motto is often said, "It's not what I can't do, but what I can do that makes a difference." Ladies and gentlemen, Grant Monnier.
I just want to say, Happy Valentine's Day to all of you, and especially to my mom. I would not be here today if it wasn't for the unconditional love, support, and discipline from my mother, Julie Coy. Thank you, Mom. So, as you heard, my name is Grant Monnier. I'm 23 years old, and I am known as an eco-artist, author, illustrator, and an advocate for special needs talents. And I have autism. For a long time, I didn't know I was different. I just thought I had superpowers. Today, 1 out of 59 kids have autism. Is this bad? Is this unfair? Or is this the way of preparing the world for greatness? You know, more superpowers. Thank you. In the year 2000, autism was a word not quite understood and rarely heard. We didn't have Google to help us. Kids with autism were called slow or strange and told they didn't belong here, or worse, go away, you're weird. I know, because this happened to me. Our parents were told, you spoil them, or you're not hard enough on them. Well, you can't say that about my mom, because, well, come on, look at me now. However, our family life wasn't always a perfect painted picture. Oh no, we are the statistics of autism. Meaning, 1, my parents were divorced when I was 4 years old, and I wasn't diagnosed until I was 6. 2, my older brother rebelled and was embarrassed by me. And 3, my mom had a hard time finding a job because of the many times she would have to leave work and come pick me up whenever I was having a meltdown because the weather was changing. People just didn't understand autism. But before I go any further, I also want to acknowledge all the sibling groups who support our brothers and sisters. They need support just as much as we do. And today, my brother and I have a strong bond, stronger than ever. Yep. Yep, for 18 years, it's just been me and my mom. She hasn't been too hard on me, although because of my autism behaviors, we've had our what we like to call coming to Jesus talks. Whenever that happens, that's when I know I better listen. She only wants the best future for me. She exposed me over and over to situations and events that would help me self-regulate my autism, like public speaking. I wasn't born to do this. First, I watched her over and over, and then we did it together, over and over, until she started doing it less and let me do it more, and now, today, I can do it alone. Thank you. You see, it's exposure, 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 she would preach. But she always took small steps with me. She does this even today. I'm 23, and she lets me pace myself, slowly helping me to adjust. Even though I'm a successful artist, Mom knows the what-ifs in life, and she's helping me to prepare for whatever life brings us. A year ago, I got a job because she knows I need job skills in case something happens to the art world, or worse, to her. I'm also working on my driver's license, but at my own pace. And while I am, I've learned to take Uber to work. I work part-time at Staples. I need a break from the art from time to time. And I say this with a lot of love, Mom, but I need a break from Mom, too. I am an adult now, and thank goodness the awareness has been created for acceptance and inclusion. Because of these organizations created in the past 15 years, our voices can be heard. I'm just one of those many voices. I use my story, my art, and my ability to speak up and say, different is more. We are here to stay, and we are here to succeed. Today, we have an abundance of resources, locations, events, and schools adapting and accommodating to our special needs communities. But more work and money is needed. That is why I work throughout communities all around the nation to raise the awareness and shift the perception of how people stereotype those living with disabilities. We see sensory-friendly inclusiveness popping up everywhere, in schools, events, movie houses, sports arenas, and even in zoos. But we still have a ways to go, everyone. And I will keep advocating for us in the community, communicating our purpose and our rights. Who I am today took a village to raise me. And I will never forget those who have done, okay, let me try again. And I will never forget those who have done so much for me to get me to where I am today. My mom always says, pay it forward, Grant, and I always will. That's right, because people have been there for us many times. Mom could not afford tuition for an autism school or art classes for me when I was younger. But people in organizations raised scholarship money so I could attend a private school for autism. Whoever you are, I hope you can see me today and see how much your generosity has done for me. Today, My fellow artist, Caroline Hall, has a dream too, to bring her drawings to life. Her art, like mine, is art therapy. It calms us when we feel overwhelmed. So Caroline, best of luck to you and to your amazing gift. So please, stop by our tables later and come see and enjoy our art. I use my story and my art to raise money for individuals and families living with special needs. And so far, I've raised over $250,000 in the past 5 years for scholarships, equipment. That's right, in the past 5 years for scholarships, equipment, therapy, and even for first responders. I want to help others towards their dream of living an independent quality of life. Today, I donated one of my eco art originals, right over there. Oh, sorry. This is called a bouquet of hearts, and I've donated this to the kids we love. Oh, and I'm also adding our new children's book, Grant the Jigsaw Giraffe, Different is More. It's my story, but, well, there's a twist. I'm a giraffe. So again, thank you for helping me to help others. Thank you.